This is being framed as a policy meeting. It is not a policy meeting. It is a pressure meeting. Anthropic rolled out its new Mythos model with a very dramatic message. This thing is powerful enough that we're limiting access because it can out-hack human cybersecurity experts. That is one way to look responsible. It is also a fantastic way to get every ambitious person in Washington to lean forward and say, "Great, now hand it over." According to PBS, citing the Associated Press, White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles planned to meet Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei over Mythos and its implications for national security and the economy. This comes after months of tension between Anthropic and the Trump administration. Trump had tried to block federal agencies from using Anthropic products during a Pentagon contract dispute. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth reportedly pushed to label Anthropic a supply chain risk after the company resisted certain military and surveillance uses. So now the same company that spent its brand equity saying, "Slow down, add guardrails, be careful," is suddenly in a room where the message is basically, if your model is that important, the government wants a say. This is the real split opening up in AI. For the last year, labs got to sound principled and ambitious at the same time. Build frontier models, talk about safety, publish scary capability claims, and enjoy the halo of being the adults in the room. But that balancing act gets ugly once the state decides your tool is too strategic to remain a private moral performance. If Mythos really is as capable as Anthropic says, then Washington sees leverage, not caution tape. National security people hear cyber advantage. Procurement people hear dependence. Politicians hear a company that wants to influence state behavior while still reserving the right to say no. That arrangement was never going to stay cute for long. And here is the catch for Anthropic: both outcomes are bad. If Mythos is genuinely extraordinary, the White House and the Pentagon have even more reason to pressure the company, shape access, and challenge its limits on use. But if Mythos is partly hype, then Anthropic looks like it lit a political fire with its own marketing language. Either way, the company loses room to stand in the middle. This is also a warning shot for every AI lab playing the same game. You do not get to tell the world your system is historically powerful, useful in cyber conflict, economically decisive, and maybe civilization changing. Then act surprised when governments stop treating you like a software startup and start treating you like infrastructure. My take: Anthropic is discovering that safety branding is not a shield once your product becomes strategically interesting. The White House meeting is not just about one model called Mythos. It is about who gets the final vote when an AI company says, "We built something dangerous, valuable, and important, but we still want to control the terms." Washington's answer is becoming very clear: not by yourself. That is the conflict. And Anthropic may be the first lab to learn how expensive that lesson gets.